The morning we left, we could smell smoke. We left our hotel, we were rerouted, and we listened to the news and heard what was going on.
After a massive fire at this heritage building in Old Montreal last year killed 7 people, the Quebec government and the city of Montreal said they were cracking down on illegal short-term rentals, as most of the units in the building were on Airbnb without proper authorization. The tragedy spurred an overhaul of the industry, with Quebec passing a law requiring registration numbers on listings and the city of Montreal putting together a squad of inspectors and fining people.
Since last year, there was about 300 inspections being done, and 49 cases were reported to the government of Quebec through Revenue Quebec. We are moving in the right direction.
The city says they've doled out 19 fines since last August, and Mayor Valerie Plante says there have been fewer illegal listings on the platforms.
We decided to hire more inspectors as well, even the laws around pushing the law for the Airbnb. This is all part of making sure that something like that such a tragedy never happens again.
Bev Leonard and her husband Bob from Ontario were in Montreal exactly a year ago when the fatal fire happened, visiting as they are now, but staying in hotels.
We've done an Airbnb in PEI, Prince Edward Island. We wanted to make sure that everything was safe.
After the fire, Airbnb agreed to remove illegal listings from its platform, and Quebec's tourist accommodation law introduced fines of up to $100,000 for platforms that had listings without certification numbers. We reached out to Airbnb and they did not get back to us in time for our deadline.
The legislation from last year hasn't actually led to any fines for Airbnb and other such platforms, which would either lead us to believe that, those platforms are cracking down, but it's possible that people are pretending to do non-commercial renting of an Airbnb. That being said, I think there is a limit to such a loophole. You are leaving an online trace. If there's any inspectors taking a look at these platforms online and they see repetitively the same, addresses coming up that aren't actually in a zone that allows commercial renting, they should be cracking down on them.
Now Leonard says she'll be verifying listings for future trips.
I will definitely check and make sure that it is a legal Airbnb.
In Montreal, Alyssia Rubertucci, City News.